What's been happening in the land of PulseChain? I have so much news coming your way, friends. Many mysteries have been appearing out there with Binance, connecting the dots, and then Crackhead and everything out here. We are going to start it off with Richard's master plan. So we have a couple of things cracking on, friends. We also have the PulseX Conference. The community, I know the prices look dead, and down in the dumps is the big whale out here finished. Let's crack on through. I've got to start with the biggest news of all. We ran this through ChatGPT, friends. You've been watching. So Binance, some say Binance posted connect the dots, unlock the future. If you connect a HyperLoop signal here, it is Heartcoin. Okay? H-E-A-R-T coin, C-O-I-N. And they did make a previous post before this. They just posted the HyperLoop. Now, a bonus, a special surprise here. There are other words in there. We ran it through ChatGPT. ChatGPT said there's literally a near 0% chance that it's a coincidence. All right, near zero. Other words present are Heartcoin, death, botched DAO code. This might refer to MakerDAO. Also, the word Conrad appears in here. Conrad is, if you watch the movie The Game, which is one of Richard Hart's favorite movies, The Game, the main character's brother, he's the one who reveals the truth. He is named Conrad. Okay? So all these clues and hints. Now, what does it mean? Look, friends, it could be that Binance just like the community. Maybe Binance have like some little Asian kid eating Hot Pockets. Maybe he just likes PulseChain. It could be that he became like a Richard Hart fan or whatever. It could be that. But there's so many hints and puzzle pieces. Or it could be, look, Richard did contact CZ when he was in jail. He did contact him. We just don't know what he said. Maybe this is part of the marketing campaign, right? Maybe Richard's like, hey, everybody does a listing on Binance. Why don't we do a marketing campaign where we like build up the speculation and we run it up over time? It could be that as well. But there's a lot of things to crack on through. Aren't these cute pictures, by the way? So thank you to Mr. Durty Crypto and everyone else out here. A lot of people are saying, oh, you've lost the plot. Yeah, no. This thing, it's 100% real. But what does it mean? That's the thing that everyone's speculating on, right? Binance, connect the dots. Also, so remember, my nipples do remain firmly pegged. I will peg them right now. PulseChain updates. Yeah, I really wish the core coins were gone up as well. We've got heaps of cracking news coming out here. But, you know, it mentions Heartcoin. What type of coin? Huh. Is it going to be PulseChain? Core coins? Right? Is it going to be pDAI, pWBTC? Is it going to be all of them? What's it going to be? It would be really cool, man, if they listed all of them. Imagine that. Imagine they listed Pulse, PulseX, EHEX, PHEX, Inc., pDAI, pW. That would be wild. Imagine just, that'd be nuts. But then we're just guessing and stuff out here. Thank you to Mr. Asian Quant out here. Protein Dye, the pDAI, and everything here. This is more of Mr. Durty Crypto's posts. Now, why it's even more relevant, friends, is where did the word HyperLoop come from? Me. HyperLoop prophecy. 7 months ago. I kept using the word HyperLoop, because I wanted a word to describe the process of literally hyperpump and loop. That's where I got it. The HyperLoop, hyperpump, hyperloop. And it was basically, we thought we'd make a DAO where the price would go up, the collateral in the vaults would rise, and you could mint more pDAI. And then the pDAI does a loop, and it goes to buying the core coins, which would rise up. And then you could mint more pDAI, does a loop, and then you have more core coins, rises up again. Even one of the baby dolls out there went to Ivan's stream and literally started talking about the HyperLoop. And he looked at it. He didn't even dismiss it. And this was back in December last year. pDAI was 2 or 3 cents. He goes, oh, yeah, well, they do that every cycle, right? So HyperLoop is not foreign. Friends, it's what Michael Saylor's doing right now. Michael Saylor's doing a HyperLoop with Bitcoin Ponzi Treasury because he's borrowing money, he's buying Bitcoin, he's marking up its price, and now MicroStrategy on paper is worth more money. So then it allows him to borrow even more money and then buy up more Bitcoin again. And it's a loop. But you go, oh, just do this infinitely. No, eventually you can't do it anymore. Eventually it starts to unwind the other way. All right. So I made the HyperLoop prophecy, this popularization word. So it came from Decentralized Me's, the video of how it would work. And I was like, oh, that's HyperLoop. I kept using the words. But I didn't say anything. I didn't keep talking about it because I wanted to see, are the prophecies true or are we losing our minds? So I've said nothing this whole time. I've just let the word HyperLoop permeate, and I'm like, ha ha ha. They don't know I was the one who started it. So think about this. This is like asymmetric information. So I know I made the term HyperLoop. Binance is posting the loop thing, right? And now we're finding these heart coins and all these words out here. Is Binance watching? Are they just playing with PulseChain community, right? I bet Binance doesn't even know it came directly from me. I mean, you have all these words out here where we go, HyperLoop, Lewis, HyperLoop, 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 PulseChain HyperLoop theory. All of these out here. I don't care that the coin dropped 99% from that point. But a lot of people, you know, I know me, it sucks. But man, you know, in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, all this volatility in crypto, yeah, it's insane, man. But you can't let prices going down ruin your whole thesis, because your thesis is either it works or it goes to zero. That's technology investing. If you're trying to have like this shitty little 30% stop, 50% stop, you're going to get pinged out way too many times and you succeed. That's why you have to allocate something where you're like, okay, it either goes to zero or it works. That's tech investing. That's crypto. Thank you to Mr. Aaron Chang as well. I remember when you coined it, Friendship Confirmed, and the ETH Treasury guy copied your "It's a Believer's Cycle." Very interesting, sir. I wonder, because if the Twitter algorithm, okay, is AI, you know that, friends? It's, you know, Grok is no longer no longer open source. It's proprietary. So AI says, I am Ethereum's secret weapon. So if AI, if for some reason, it's scavenging all of crypto Twitter and it says, this Somi guy with his amazing peg nipples and his very straight posture and pointy elbows, sitting on a squeaky chair, wearing fluffy slippers, not skipping leg day, Somi is Ethereum's secret weapon. Whatever information source that Grok is and AI is grabbing it from, it's probably the same AI is looking at that and sending my information to like random Ethereum dudes, right? And then they're like, oh, it's a believed cycle, not knowing it all came from me. So this is the thing, friends. I don't care it comes from me or not. Who gives a shit, bro? I don't really care where it comes from. The fact that we know it comes from me, which means we're doing something right. That's the signal. That's the most important part. Checking out now. More of PulseChain news out here. Actually, I want to know, friends, are you excited? What do you think about the Binance thing? Okay. Like for me, 100% chance to me, I'm not even 99%, 100% they know and something's going on. But I got no idea. Is it real? Are they playing? That's what I don't know. You know, are they going to launch a list something? Is there Richard marketing? On the balance of probabilities, it probably is a Richard Hart marketing build-up thing. It could be that. A build-up. Because that could be what he's doing. Because everybody lists on Binance, but nobody cares anymore. So Richard could be thinking, hey, I want this listing to be special. You know, we'll see. Richard Hart's plan. Richard Hart showcased a plan to apply 400,000 shipping labels and marketing materials on bubble envelopes using an automatic labeling device, sparkling bullish sentiment and reactions from everyone. Now, why this is strange, friends, is the 400,000 number, coincidentally, is the exact number that the PulseChain pioneers needed to buy of the PComp token. They needed to buy 400,000 PulseChain compound to do the voting. It's so weird. Is that coincidence again? He said the number exactly 400,000. You let me know. Shout out to Mr. Nuclear Herbs as well. PulseChain Law School. Nuclear Herbs has shared his PulseChain Law School translating legal complexities into accessible insights for the HEX and PulseChain community. Now, friends, I know a lot of people, you see the 400 pages of his PulseChain Law School. I just want to cover it here for Mr. Nuclear Herbs. Why I like this, friends, is because this makes PulseChain like XRP, right? XRP community, they have a lawyers and legal dudes and people who wear like white collared shirts with ties. That's a lot in XRP. So I'm seeing legal stuff appear in PulseChain, and I'm like, oh wow, XRP has that. Now you're probably wondering, but what do you mean XRP has that? XRP has 133 billion market cap. All right, 133 billion. Do you know if PulseChain got to that, we're like 300x away? Yeah, like 250x away. So even if you think PulseChain is going to be 20% of XRP's size, dude, that's still 60 billion. 60 divided by 0.4 is 150x difference. So no matter how, that's why I like seeing these similarities. I like the PulseChain ladies. There's just like Bitcoin ladies, yeah? I like that we have similar characteristics. This is qualitative. These are not numbers, right? I like that we have these. It's like my brain is just like, whoa, it's like this. We're comparing. That's what you want. That's literally what you want, right? Like I said, it's not based off numbers, just based off gut feel. The more that lines up, the better. We have a PulseX Conference. So RH Maxi has released the PulseX Conference 2025 schedule, a massive 2-day event. There are going to be 30 speakers. So I'm just going to show it for you here. We have the PulseX Conference. I wish everybody amazing time here. Oh, someone's got a surname of Copeland. Interesting. Wow, sir. Your real surname's Copeland? Whoa. I mean, you couldn't have picked a better surname for this community, huh? Wow. Sorry to everyone else out there, but like my brain just doesn't work like anything else. I'm like, whoa, there's a Copeland surname, and we've already spent. There you go. There's all your coverage, guys. At least you got my attention with something. PulseX friends, remember, PulseX is on the back of the pDAI necklace. Okay. PulseX is real DeFi. There's a buy and burn. It's real utility. Okay. So it's actually actively buying and burning. It's just like the BNB token. The thing is, though, it's automatic. So PulseX will go higher in the bull market, but it'll go lower in the bear market. Because BNB, they manually put a bid on the BNB token in the bear markets of crypto to make it defensive. But they don't push, so Binance don't push BNB up. They don't make it go parabolic. I actually show it to you right now. You can see this on the BNB ETH ratio, right? This is here. So let's have a look at the weekly. Okay, so this is... all it did was, you check this out, from January, I know this looks parabolic, but you got to think about this, right? So from, this is BNB ETH. What it did is, I know this is like, looks like an enormous move, did a 9x pretty fast, but you just got to think about this from here, right? It didn't go that high. You see that? A 2x. And it's actually very stable. Actually, look at it right now. It's actually stably strong. Pretty wild, yeah? This is the only one big giant move. And that's it. That's what they like to do. See, in the bear market as well, look what happened here. This is 2022. BNB, look at that, was strong. They leave the bids. They leave the bids on the thing. Now, PulseX most likely will go parabolic, but then it'll have a big giant fat collapse in the bear market. But luckily for you and me, you might have, I don't know, speculation. Maybe we have an unstable ping pong coin, pDAI, and maybe pWBTC, which helps hedge. This is PulseX. This is the USD price chart. So we're hoping that this thing does actually do a freaking parabolic moonshot. Hoping and coping. We'll see. So we do look forward to the PulseX Conference and everyone out here. For everyone, fans, let's crank it a bit. It's been 4 years, man. It's been 4 years. PulseTV blockbuster. Your friend Somi, aka me, shouts out PulseTV. Man, what a cracker video. Man, you got some talent there, sirs. Well done. When they made this epic video. Epic video, friends. These are so good. So...
cult inside a cult, burden levers on the side of me. If they don't want to die, then why they fuck they start this rivalry?
That's awesome. Me, Coexistence Steven, and Richard Fart out here, hanging out. I love it. It's gloomy and everything out here, man. It's so good. Now, friends, we're going to watch one. They actually made another video, okay? It's Richard Hart takes Somi and KTP to Soyland, okay? It's actually hilarious.
Make sure to check out PulseTV on Deck Screener.
Hey, Richard, why did you bring us to Soyland?
Yeah, why Soyland?
Richard, please get rid of them. They're giving me a fucking headache already. I wanted to hang out with you. All.
Thanks, Sack Daddy.
Is that a giant red candle? I love red candles.
I'm not going on it. I'm too bullish. Plus, Somi, you can't go on. It has a height requirement.
Not funny, Katie. I'm sick of you teasing me.
Stop it, you two. Can I please get a ticket for 3?
I'm sorry, sir. The small one can't go on the ride.
Please do something, Richard. It'll break out of your skull if I have to. Listen, name your fucking price. I need those two on that ride now.
I could let him on, but it will be 170,000 ETH.
Are you fucking serious? For that price, I want them on that red candle for 2 fucking years.
Done.
What the fuck do you mean done? What the fuck are you asking questions for? They said done. So it's done. Done. Hey, I have to take this call. You two go on and I'll be there in a minute.
I can't believe they let me on the ride with the chair.
I want Richard. I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish.
Well done, man. Well done. Go on a soil. This part kills me because this is what we look like. Still bullish. Still. That's exactly 4 years, bro. Oh, man. That's why I went. You check it. Have you lost your mind? We know. Okay, so obviously, jokes aside, the business cycle's down. I've shown you countless examples of coins with amazing news, all the backing of the crypto industry, Roca Negra, MasterCard, Chainlink. Chainlink is down after 5 years, 93% against BTC. You know, obviously, I don't like this perspective of, oh, everybody's bad. I hate that. If everyone's a loser, try to find a way to win. I'm just telling you, like, even if everything went your way in this PulseChain and stuff out here, you still have the same price. Network effects are bigger than that. But then also, you got to think optimistically, right? Otherwise, like, why bother waking up every day? Eventually, the business cycle will go up. That's PMI. That's why I always show you this part, right? Just so you know that one day we will have PMI higher. And in this zone, doesn't matter what happens in bad news, we'll bounce back. All right. But you're waiting for that moment. Just like up here, friends, like, you know, JPEGs, you know, remember when in 2021, I mean, we paid $400,000 for JPEGs. JPEGs went 100x, you know, CryptoPunks, Bored Apes and everything. So you got to remember up here, right? The world zombie virus was getting more zombified. There was supply chain issues. Inflation was high. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. People still bought the JPEGs. You get what I mean? So we're waiting for, obviously this cycle, it's been 4 years. We're waiting for our turn to shine in the sun. Check this out as well. HEX Fashion store. So HEX Fashion unveiled a new UI website with a cyberpunk neon style, crediting Gerardo and Cypher USIO. Let's check it out. This is really cool. I have some videos out here. Oh, got some cool cypherpunk. Check it out. Check out the glasses here. I think, friends, I also have glasses like that as well. I think this thing, though, I think there was a bit of racism involved because I remember, I think that the battery didn't work anymore. What happened to you, Mr. Sir? I can put it on you. New. Friends, you know me. As soon as we get the next layer of technology. Oh my God, it's working. I'm just here for the sex robots. Yeah, tell me what I want to hear. You know what I'm here for, lady. You know exactly what I'm here for. Show me the future. That's actually a realistic and funny script for a movie. You go in there, but when you go to the sex robots, you know, they'd actually have make love to them. You're there because they can, like, you know, they got 300 IQ and they can tell you about the future. So we're just there to, like, see what's the price going to be next month. Is it going to be up or down? Tell me, Mr. Lady, tell me. You know, the future is now. Can't wait. Happy 4th of July for everyone out here, and Hodl Pro and Hex Pulse for the win. So they hosted a Happy 4th of July. By the way, friends, I just want to show you once again. I know the prices are poop. It doesn't look like a dead community. You know? I'm not saying like, you have to like everything. I don't care about that. Is it alive or dead? Look at it. You have lovely ladies coming out with Happy 4th of July stuff. Look what Pulse TV's making. You know? Soyland. We have merchandise. There's too many things happening. It's not a 400 million market cap chain. All right? That's what Pulse is sitting at right now. It's sitting at 400 million. I mean, the treasury is worth pretty much more than that. Like I said, man, we just need that business cycle to go up, bro. How many years? Hex Scout has done an on-ramp boost, increasing limits from 3,000 pounds to 10,000 pounds. This is euros. Wonderful. Even Richard Hart shouted them out. So that's wonderful. You have a 10,000 pound limit. So the limit's getting bigger. Remember, that's the future of crypto, friends. We're getting the rails directly faster in, and that's what we're looking for. So hopefully we keep continuing in that department. Liquid Loan Spotlight featured a new video. Mr. Crypto Crazy discussing the CoinZone World Blockchain Summit, PulseChain, Safe, and Fetch Oracle updates. Once again, more communities still here on PulseChain and cranking it out here. Hold 1 pWBTC. Rectum Rochelle has recommended buying at least 1 pWBTC. Oh boy. All right. I'm checking out his post now. Just buy one at a minimum. Tuck it away and forget about it. This is not like other coins. You don't need thousands or millions. Here's why. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just friendly information. Friends, that's why I got to remind everyone out here. So pWBTC and pDAI might be part of the PulseChain End-Game. Might, as in we don't know. pDAI, if it ping-pongs around the dollar, now you've got something for the true crypto bear market as a hedge. Yeah, because the USD becomes more scarce. pWBTC, the people's Bitcoin, if it pegs or ping-pongs to the Blackrock BTC, that completes the other piece of the puzzle. Because remember, in a 4-year crypto cycle, well, we don't know it's going to continue forever, but when the business cycle goes down, US dollars are amazing. That's the pDAI leg. Okay? When they start printing the money again, the business cycle's wrecked, but BTC goes up first. That it correlates 89.5% with the global M2 money supply. That's why I guess it's in Richard or Mastermind of PulseChain, it's in their best interest to make sure you have the missing piece of the leg there covered as well. You know, and that'll complete, I guess, the hedge, which is amazing, right? This is pWBTC. I'll show you the chart. Man, what a wonderful chart, by the way. It went down near zero, but it's actually very strong. Now, I want to show you the pWBTC, the pDAI ratio. So it's down here, friends. Remember, it cracked up here. So I still think, remember, my opinion means nothing, all right? It's trading at 132,000 now. This is just my guess. And remember, look at me. I'm wearing a Pikachu hat, got peg nipples. I've actually got 2 hoodies on. That's funny enough as well. You know what I mean? So there's nothing right with me, okay? A lot of things wrong. But I think this is going to go down here. Now, there's 2 ways how it can go down here. There's a good scenario and bad scenario. All right, let's go through the bad. The naughty girl bad scenario is that people's Bitcoin just dumps 75% for no reason. And pDAI dumps a bit, but pWBTC just dumps. That's one scenario. The other scenario is the good scenario, where this ratio goes down because pDAI is too strong. So one way, so if you look at the ratio here, okay, one way this thing drops, you know, like maybe 71% or something. How can this ratio go down here over time? This is, remember friends, this could be like the next, 4 or 5 months, not like overnight, could be like 4 or 5 months. It could drop 70% by, here's one example, pDAI rallies 30x from today, and people's Bitcoin rallies 10x. So they still go up, but pDAI ran up more and it can't catch up to it. It's almost like what, you know how Bitcoins run up and Ethereum can't catch up and the ETH BTC ratio crashes because Bitcoin's 100K, Ethereum is freaking like 2.5. Yeah. We all thought Ethereum would be like 7.5. So where would a 10x be, for example, for pWBTC? It would be around here, $6,900. Right? Now what I'm going to do is a very, very speculative, family-friendly, not financial advice guessing. Where would a 30x for pDAI take us? I'm going to show it to you right now. And let's go, friends. Let's do a 30x over here. Be about 15 cents. So that's one way you could get there. So if pDAI goes up there, and then pWBTC is like 7,000, that ratio is down. So why am I being interested is just because I looked at that ratio chart I showed you once again over here. Here we are. I've just drawn a channel, and I just feel like this thing went. This is what markets do, right? It went so extreme up here because pDAI was so weak. pDAI went to 0 from Caddy's dump. This is so extreme up here. I just feel like it's got to come down somewhere. That's all. And also, I guess I just got to say it. I'll have to say it. All right, this is what you get when you block me. If Rectum Rochelle is bullish here, it's probably destined for lower. That's all. I still like both of them, by the way. And yeah, just more critical information for you. There's only 150,000 of them. Okay. See how there's 21 million BTC? There's only 150,000 of the pWBTC. And there's one magical, mystical wallet, that quacksucker duck that might have lived on top of a sandwich shop, that owns about 40,000 of it from one wallet, one linked wallet. Okay, that's not even counting how much, what if there's secret wallets? So 40,000, so 30% of the supply is owned by this one entity. That's why we have reason, we think maybe it's Richard Hart, right? Could be someone else who lived on top of a sandwich shop. That's why pretty much it's, could be juicy, that's all. Now, of course, you might say, Somi, why would Richard use his own BTC to peg this stuff? I don't know, friend. I don't know, but like, I'm telling you, the chain needs it because it would complete the puzzle. I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? The guy, he's talking in riddles. You know what I mean? Like, you want him to release a PulseX limit order update, he starts talking about gym maxing. You know, so, I don't know, believe a cycle, we'll see. Whale wallet review. DJ Khalid, one of my favorite baby dolls, one of PulseChain KOLs. It's funny, we call each other KOLs. There's like, you know, there's just 6 of us left in the trailer park. I just want to show you. DJ Khalid is amazing, sir. We love you. Awesome content out here. I watch all your YouTube videos as well. He's beautiful. He's looking into a PulseChain whale portfolio. There is one wallet, right? $40 million whale wallet. Holds 200,000 estrogen Ethereum, 50 million pDAI, 150 pWBTC, 50 million Fed, 1 million HEX, 100 million PulseX, 1,000 Inc. Sparking speculation on smart money moves. So we'll see. PulseChain Cafe Thailand. Wow, check it out. Thailand Hex shared the PulseChain Cafe in Thailand with a free and first B4 Hexkins. Wow, this is awesome. This is where you gentle sirs are from. Welcome to PulseChain. We love you. Man, that's wild, man. That's wild. It's amazing. It starts from our main trend, and then I started smashing this welcome to PulseChain. We love you. And now it's like it's printed on a banner up here. It's really cool. Also, it's funny. Yeah, well, look. I know it doesn't make so much sense now. There's 6 of us fighting in the trader park right now. It'll make sense later. Now we have baby doll Georgia. Georgia has revisited her Oscar-worthy performances with her PulseChain promos, blending Forrest Gump and Mission Impossible vibes with a call to action to join PulseChain. Mrs. Carrera, this is wonderful, by the way. I've just gone through her videos out here. Look how cute these are, by the way.
But PulseChain just launched. Do you know that you have a copy of all your ERC20 tokens in PulseChain?
What a cute, look at these cute video friends. You see, this is what we want, man. She's speaking to, she gets normies and girls out. Isn't this awesome? Otherwise, just a bunch of hairy, fat, sweaty dudes with man boobs. We're just like pretty much saying, yeah, bullish. This is wonderful. You don't have this on other chains, man. Does Molestia have that? No. Does Starknet have this? Well, there's 2 people on Starknet. What about the other chains? No one cares about them. We care about us, you know, so you don't have to agree with anything. I'm just telling you, man, the market's wrong. You know, market's right, but market's wrong. The market's giving a 0% chance. It's pretty much giving a 1% chance PulseChain's alive. It's giving a 1% chance pDAI is going to win, and then it's giving a 1% chance PulseChain's alive, PulseX is alive, HEX is going to recover. I think it's wrong. You know, we're just waiting for the business cycle. The big, beautiful bill, President Trump, one big, beautiful bill with the Genius Act, Clarity Act, and anti-CBDC bill. Just a big warning to everybody. All of that is Fugazi. It's pro-CBDC. It's pro-control. It's pro-censorship. They are just disabling the yield handout from stablecoins. They are enhancing pDAI, ping pong coin, and it's giving more product market fit to PulseChain. Why? Because if Tether gives you no yield and they can disable your money. Tether in 2024, just Tether themselves disabled $550 million. Boop, button. There's your money gone. See us. No legal process, no nothing. Where'd the money come from? Oh, we got to trust that it's a North Korea dude. Okay, yeah. Oh, just like Jeffrey Epstein definitely offed himself. Just like how there's 1 minute of missing footage. Just like how we can see Jeffrey Epstein moving on the camera 2.5 hours after he's meant to be dead. If PulseChain hosts the trifecta of the friendship, the risk on, the risk off, and the stable coins, right? Risk on, the BTC and the USD, if we can host all of them, it'll be epic. Rhino's in paradise. Crypto Paradise announced Rhino Finance upcoming launch on PulseChain. This is beautiful, man. More liquidity bonding and everything out here. More DeFi cranking. Here we have Mr. Durty Crypto speculates on Roger Ver's potential involvement with Richard Hart. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Roger Ver did sacrifice for PulseChain. That could be why Richard also let the Bitcoin Cash be put in there as well. Roger Ver believes in, like, you know, freedom, censorship, resistance, and everything out here. Roger Ver, OG Bitcoin. I remember he bought Bitcoin at $1, sold his like Ferrari for it. He had like 200,000 or 400,000 BTC. We'll see what's going on later. Breaking hog news. Heart with Dog teases 2 new characters for Pulse of the Fallen. Once again, shouting you guys out. Look at this amazing artwork and everything out here, friends. They do have hog on PulseChain and everything. Once again, just a reflection of the PLS, the token, right? The spear. So we just need those departments to recover, and then everything can crank up. So that looks like an alive chain to me. It's going to take a little while longer, right? Slingshot leverage on Ethereum. Like, subscribe. Catch you soon.